Hi, I'm Lynn Weiss with Bramlett Partners. When I think about the many factors that led me to real estate, the core thing is really the first house that I bought in my 20s. I had children when I was really young. I had my daughter when I was 18 and my son when I was 21. So those first few years were really stressful. And one of the biggest challenges was housing. I remember moving almost every single year because we were chasing cheaper rents. And I saw rent prices increasing, housing prices increasing, and it was really stressful. When I was a grad student at UT, we decided that we should purchase. And at the time, I knew that it was a really big step, but I didn't really realize how much it was going to change my whole life and my kids' lives as well. So at first, that purchase really just gave us stability, and it gave me just the peace of mind knowing that I knew what my housing costs were going to be month over month and year over year. And then later on, that house gave us freedom, and it gave me the freedom to make career decisions, life decisions, relationship decisions that I wouldn't have been able to make otherwise without that house. And eventually that house became our first rental property, and I was able to move here by the lake and send my kids to better schools, to Westlake schools. And without that house, we wouldn't have been able to do that. I know firsthand how empowering a house purchase can be, and I want to help others have that same experience. I love waking up every single morning and talking to my clients and finding out what their ambitions are and their goals are, and figuring out how we can make those happen using real estate as a tool. So whether that's somebody who's buying their first house and they think that they really can't afford a house in Austin, I like working with them and strategizing with them to see how they can afford a house in Austin. Or maybe I'm working with an investor who's ready to move on, sell everything, travel the world. I like working with them and figuring out how we can sell their houses and maximize the money that they put in their pocket at the end of it all. That's why I'm a realtor. I love helping people. I love educating people and empowering people through real estate.